I replaced 3 days of project planning with 15 minutes. A raw idea turned into a complete project inside Jira. Epics, user stories, priorities, sprint plan, fully structured, ready to build. This is powered by Atlassian's MCP server. It connects AI directly to tools like Jira and Confluence and executes the work inside them. Let me show you exactly how this works and how you can compress hours of project planning into minutes. All right, so first we need a Jira account. If you've already used Jira before and have a project set up, you can skip this part and move to the next timestamp. This is mainly for people starting from scratch. So just head over, sign up, I'm using Google here, and create your site. Give it a name. And here, you'll also be asked to name your first space. Think of a space as your workspace for a project or a team. It's where all your tickets, boards, and planning live. I'm just going to name mine something simple. Answer a couple of basic questions about how you plan to use it, nothing complicated. Once that's done, Jira will drop you into a default project with a sample board. You'll see a few example tickets, a backlog, timeline, all the usual stuff. That's enough for now. We don't need to overthink this part. Now that we have Jira set up, next step is connecting it to Claude. This is where things start to change. So inside Claude, click on this plus icon, go to Connectors, click on Add Connector, and you'll see a list of integrations. We're looking for Atlassian here. Select that. It'll ask for permissions. I'm just enabling Jira for now. You can include Confluence as well if you want. Approve that. It'll show you what access it's requesting. Just accept it. And that's it. Now you'll see Atlassian connected here. Make sure the toggle is turned on, which basically means Claude now has access to your Jira workspace. Now I'm going to paste the prompt. This is a structured prompt. You can copy this and tweak it based on your use case. It basically tells the AI to act like a senior product manager, helping plan a project. You can remove the solo founder part if it doesn't apply to you. Then here, you describe your idea. It can be rough or very detailed. In my case, I'm going with something simple. A Pomodoro website with a website blocker. This is a high-level idea, but you can go deeper. Feature level, edge cases, flows. The more context you give, the better the output. I'm going to make dedicated videos on that, how to get consistently high-quality results from AI. So if you're into this kind of stuff, make sure you're subscribed. Now, after that, I'm asking it to break things down into epics. Around 4 to 6 high-level epics. You can change that if you want more or less. Then, for each epic, I'm asking for 3 to 5 user stories. Again, completely customizable. And I'm keeping the format simple. As a user, I want to do something so that I get some outcome. You can make this more detailed if needed. Then comes priority. I'm using P0, P1, P2, but you can follow whatever your team uses. And I've added an MVP scope. Basically, what's essential for launch versus what can wait. If you're not building an MVP, you can remove this part entirely. Now, one important thing, the better your prompt, the better your output. I'm using Claude Sonnet 4.6 here. If you have a pro subscription, you can try other models as well, like Opus or others. But honestly, this works perfectly fine for this use case. So don't overthink this part. This model is more than enough to get solid results. Now, the key step. I'm adding one more instruction here. Take everything and create it directly inside my Jira project. For that, you just need your project key. You'll find it in your tickets, something like PGT-1, PGT-2. So I'm using PGT here. Sending this now, you'll see it start calling Atlassian tools. It'll ask for permission. You can allow once or always allow. I'm selecting always allow. And now it's basically interacting with the Atlassian MCP server and executing everything. And now, just watch this. If you're not subscribed yet, subscribe now and watch the magic happen. You can already see the first epic getting created, Core Pomodoro Timer. If I refresh this, you'll see it showing up in the timeline. Now it's creating more epics. You can see descriptions being added as well. And this is all happening live. Now, if I go to backlog and refresh, you'll start seeing user stories getting created, each one properly linked to its epic, descriptions filled in, priorities set, Everything's structured exactly the way we asked, and it just keeps going. No manual ticket creation, no dragging things around, it's just building the entire project for you. Now it's done. If I refresh one last time, you can see everything here. Epics, stories, all linked properly. At this point, you can just select a few, move them into a sprint, and you're ready to start working. And that's it. This entire project structure, created with almost zero manual effort. As a project manager, or even as a solo developer, this saves a ridiculous amount of time. And again, this all comes down to the prompt. The better your input, the better the system performs. Add more context, refine instructions, and the output keeps improving. This was a basic example, but you can take this much further. If you want more in-depth videos on automating project management or using AI to streamline your workflows, drop it in the comments. And if this was useful, like the video and subscribe for more.